Good morning, children. Let us start today's class now. Last class we have started areas related to circles. Now this is one of the important topic we are going to cover today, that is area of the sector and a segment of the circle. So area of the sector and segment of the circle. Before teaching, I just want to revise what is a sector and what is a segment of the circle. So sector is a portion of a circle that can be defined based on 4 points mentioned below. So already we are familiar with what is the meaning of a sector and what is the meaning of a segment. So first we are going to learn about the sector. A portion of the circle is covered by two radii and an arc. We already know what is a sector. Still we are seeing the definition. That is our previous knowledge. That is, it is covered by two radii and an arc. A circle is divided into two sectors known as minor sector as well as major sector. The large portion of the circle is the major sector, whereas the smaller portion is called as a minor sector. In case of the semicircle, what will happen? The circle is divided into two equal sized vectors only. There we will use the word semicircle only. The two radii meet at the part of the circumference of the circle is known as an arc, formed a sector of the circle. So these are the point what we have studied about the sector. Now with the diagram, let us see what is the shaded region we can read as OAPB. This is called a minor sector because it is less than 180 degree. So the sector we can see, what is the name of the sector? OAPB. So here it is written OAPB is called a sector, and what is the center of the circle? O only. Angle AOB is called a central angle of the sector. So you have studied what is a sector and all. We are just explaining that only. So angle AOB is called a central angle. Now unshaded region is called a sector also, but here we can call it as a major sector, whereas OAPB is called as a minor sector. Now let us explain here. This is minor sector only. Why we are telling that it is minor? Because it is less than 180 degree and it is a smaller portion only. Now what is the major sector? The major sector means the remaining portion, and it is formed more than 180 degree angle, you can see there. So that is called a major sector only. Now what are the parts we are getting there? OA, OB and arc APB is covering part for a minor sector. OA means radii, OB means another radii, and what about APB? APB is a arc of the circle only. All three are enclosing one region, that is OAPB. Based on the angle, we can say that it is a minor as well as a major sector. I think the point is very clear to you. What is the meaning of the sector? Sector is the region bounded by arc and two radii, right? And this making arc APB is making an angle at the center also. So that is angle AOB. AOB is called, what is the name of the angle? AOB is called the central angle of the sector. Once again, the shaded part, if you check, that is called a minor sector. The remaining part, that is unaided region, that is called as a major sector. So once again, the definition I'll go back. A sector is a portion of the circle that can be defined by the 4 points is given. It is covered by two radii and an arc. I think it is clear. Two radii means what is the figure? OA, OB, and the arc means what is that one? APB. We can use two letters also, because if it is less than semicircle, usually we can use two letters for arc also. In the diagram it is used already three letters. That is why we are saying that APB as a sector, a minor sector only, minor arc only. So it is a minor sector. Now here what is the point you have learned? Angle AOB. Angle AOB is called a central angle of the sector, right? So these are the things we have to learn about which one? Sector. So minor sector is there, major sector is there, and the central angle word is there. And see the figure, you can make out that the shaded portion is called a minor sector, unshaded part is called a major sector. Why, how we are dividing that one? Based on the central angle. Now the next point is segment. A segment of the circle is the region that is bounded by an arc and a chord. Last time we have seen that arc as well as two radii. Now here what is the change? Arc is there, and what is the additional term we have learned here? Chord only. A segment of the circle is bounded by arc and a chord. An arc is a portion of the circle's circumference. It is a part of the circle only. A chord is a line segment that joins by 2 points on the circle's circumference. There are two types of segments. One is a minor segment and major segment. A minor segment is made by minor arc and major segment is made by major arc of the circles. Once again, a segment of the circle is formed by arc and chord. Arc means part of the circle. Chord means the line segment joining by the 2 points on the circle. And what are the classification here? How we learned major sector and minor sector. Similarly, here also we are having two, which are the minor segment and major segment. Minor segment and major segment, based on the sector, we can say if it is a made by minor arc, this will be minor segment, and a major segment is made by major arc. Now one more point, that is when the two segments are equal. Same word we have seen in the sector also. Here also we can see when the two segments are equal means it is called as a semicircle only. Now see the diagram, it is more clear to you now. Major segment and minor segment is marked there. You can see that minor segment is the shaded portion, and APB as the arc portion, and AQB is the major sector part. So based on the sector, the names can be given minor segment as well as major segment. Now let me read that one. ABC is a chord of the circle with a center O. There is no doubt. Shaded region APB is segment only. Now, unshaded region AQB is another segment. Now, how name is given. APB is called a minor segment. AQB is called a major segment. We must have the clear idea about a major segment, minor segment, as well as major sector and a minor sector. Then only the new formula we have to go to study this today's class only. That will be easy for you. So, what is the name of the circle here? Circle is divided into two parts. Since the partition is done by a chord only. Chord is which one? AB. AB and a minor arc is formed, that is called a minor segment. The region enclosed by the arc and the chord. So this is called a minor segment, that is the shaded portion. What is the major segment part? It is formed by the major arc, and it is in the diagram, it is unshaded portion. So I think both the topics are very clear to you. What is the first topic we have studied today? That is the sector is classified into two, minor sector and major sector only. Similarly, segment is also classified into two, minor segment and a major segment. Now how the sectors are formed? They formed by two radii and an arc. What is in the case of segment? It is formed by chord and the arc. So these are the main topics. This is the idea we should have before going to learn the formula. So I think the point is very clear to you. Now, today we have to learn about the formula first. So let us start the new formula. This is a new topic for you. Now we have to learn the formula, that how this area, that is the shaded portion, you can see how we can calculate that area of the sector. That is the first formula we have to learn. Now let us see the first point. Let OAPB is a sector of the circle with center O and a radius R. Let the degree measure of angle AOB equal to theta. Here theta means nothing else, it's just a measurement only. Instead of 40 degree, 50 degree, we have used the letter theta only. So what is the diagram is given? First it is a circle with the radius R and the central angle theta we have taken. Now what is the point we are going to learn? What is the area for this shaded portion? What is the area? We have to learn how to calculate area of the sector, right? So area of the sector we have to calculate. How we can get a formula for this one? So now you tell me, when the degree measure of the angle at the center is 360 degree. Here some measure we have shown, that is theta, right? Now we are going to take about 360 degree means a complete angle at the point O. Listen carefully how we are reaching the formula only. When the degree measure of the angle at the center is 360 degree, that means when the central angle is the 360 degree means complete angle at O we have taken. right? So the complete angle means complete circle will come. So what is the area of the complete circle? That is equal to pi r square. Clear? When we have taken, listen carefully all of you, when we are taking the central angle is 360 degree, that means complete angle is taking at the point A, O only. So what is the area of this type? Area of this time means it is complete circle. Area the complete circle is pi r square. Now we are going for unitary method. Unitary method for 360 degree we have written. Now we are going to write when it is the angle is 1 degree. What is the area? What is the area? Area will be pi r square is completely divided by 360 degree. Understood? When we are calculating unitary method, we are applying here. So we are calculating the area of the sector for central angle 1 degree. So it is pi r square by 360. Now what is the next step? General form we have to make it. So we have taken as this time the central angle is theta. So what is the area of the sector? Area of the sector is equal to pi r square by 360, that is for 1. It should be multiplied with the angle, that is theta. So for learning easy, we are arranging in a different way for this one. What we have done here, theta by 360 into pi r square. Now you can remember. See, area is coming here in the question. Area of the minor sector we are calculating. Area means area of the circle will come. That is pi r square. Now what is the portion of this part? It is theta by 360. Means whatever angle it is making at the central, that is central angle divided by the whole angle. This formula we are calculating for area of the minor sector only. Now listen once again. I'll repeat the steps once again because this is the new formula we are going to study. So you are having the idea of what is a sector now. Now what we are going to learn? What is the area of a minor sector if it making an angle theta at the center? Theta means any value they can take. Once again, what is the steps we have taken? For 360 degree, the angle is at the center is 360 degree means it is complete angle. So complete angle area means it is complete circle, its area means pi r square only. Now what we have done, we have calculated for unitary method. So pi r square is divided by with the 360 degree. Now any angle it is making at the center theta, then what is the area of the sector? It is, first we have calculated for unitary method for 1 degree, then it is multiplied with the theta. So pi r square by 360 into theta. Now we are arranging the terms, nothing else. The angles are on one side. So area of the minor sector is denoted by the letter A. It is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. This is the first important formula from this chapter. I think it is clear to you. Now what is the next part? If you have calculated for minor sector, then you can calculate for major sector also. How we are getting the major sector? So minor sector, if you are making an angle theta degree here, see, suppose one angle is there. So how you can calculate the remaining portion's angle? It is 360 by theta, right? If it is minor sector is marked by the angle, central angle is theta. So what is the remaining portion? That is major sector angle equal to 360 minus theta only. So the what is the change in the formula? Instead of theta, you should write 360 minus theta divided by 360 into pi r square. Only the change is the angle value, nothing else. So for example, I'll say that in a minor sector, your theta value equal to 60, right? 60 degree. Then what is 360 minus theta? It will be 300 degree. Understood? So minor sector, suppose your value equal to 200. So 200 we cannot take, 120 we can take, or otherwise 100 is the easy one. So 100 I will take. So what is, if theta equal to 100, then what is the remaining angle? If it is 360 minus 100, it will be equal to 260, right? So like that, if it is 120 is taken, 240 will come. So like that, major sector angle you can calculate when the minor sector angle is given there. So central angle for the minor sector is given, then what is the next one? We have to calculate for the major sector, we must calculate what is the central angle, then we can apply the formula. So two formulas we have studied. One is area of the minor sector, that is theta by 360 into pi r square. Now area of the major sector, 360 minus theta whole divided by 360 into pi r square. Now one more formula is there for already there for area of major sector. How means the total area of the circle, that is pi r square. Total area of the circle equal to pi r square minus area of the minor sector. That means in some question it may be given like this: area of the minor sector and radius given, sometimes complete angle circle is given. So these two formula you can use depending upon the question. How we can calculate area of the major sector? So the complete area of the circle minus area of the minor sector. It is very understanding one only. I don't think it is a confused one. So first I'll once again I'll remind you what is the formula for area of the minor sector. Area of the minor sector, A equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. You can remember easily because area comes, area formula of the circle will come. So now the angle part is there, that is theta by 360, where theta is the central angle made by the minor sector. Now area of the major sector, what is the change in the formula? Numerator part only we are having change. It is equal to 360 minus theta whole divided by 360 into pi r square. I think where the changes, you know that. See, okay. Once again, the formula, it is clear to you now. What is the formula? It is theta by 360 for, okay, one second. Okay. Area of the minor sector, theta by 360 into pi r square. What is the formula for major sector? 360 minus theta divided by 360 into pi r square. One more formula, that is area of the major sector equal to complete area of the circle, that is pi r square minus area of the minor sector. So we can calculate by this formula what is the area of the sector depending upon the minor sector and depending upon the major sector. So I think these three formulas you have to learn it thoroughly and write down and learn it. Important one only. Based on this only we are going to solve the next sums and all. Okay. Okay. Now we have studied about what is the, once again I'll show the diagram. Okay. We have studied about what is the shaded portion area. Now we want to find out what is this arc length AP or APB we can say. What is the arc length? So we know that if it is a part of the circumference only, right? So when the angle is 360 degree, the same procedure what we have learned for area of the sector only. Same procedure means the angle is 360 degree, the circumference will be complete for the circle. So what is the circumference that time? It is 2 pi r. So this idea you will have. We are going to calculate what is the length of the arc now. The first part it is area of the sector. Now length of the arc. Let us see the length of the circle now. When the degree is 360 degree, it is a complete circle. That is, what is the length of that circle? It is equal to 2 pi r. That means circumference. Now again unitary method we are applying. At the center the angle is 1. What is the length of the circle? 2 pi r divided by 360. 2 pi r divided by 360. When the angle is theta, what we can do? We can divide by 2 pi r by 360. That is for one value we have calculated. It should be multiplied with the theta. Now we are arranging the terms for learning easily. Length of the arc of the circle, that means the part of the circumference we are finding out. Length of the arc, so it is denoted by the letter L only. So how the formula I have written here? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Last time what we have seen? Area of the sector of the circle for the angle theta, or area of the minor sector. What is the formula we have learned there? Area of the sector means theta by 360 into pi r square. Now what is the change is the length of the arc. So what is the change in that one? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So when we are having the formula area of the circle, will be area of the circle formula will come there. When we are having the length of the arc means it is the formula for circumference will come. So both the formula you can learn easily. What is the, I repeat, what is the area of the minor sector formula? Theta by 360 into pi r square, because the word area, you remember, area circle will come. Now what is the next formula? Length of the arc of the circle, that is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So today I gave you four formulas. Which are the formulas? The first one is that area of the minor sector, theta by 360 into pi r square. Next, area of the major sector. In that two formulas are coming. The first one you can learn it easily because the numerator part is only the change. 360 minus theta divided by 360 into pi r square. Next, one more formula. When in the case of complete circle is given, only the minor sector value is directly given. So depending upon the question, you can choose the formula. The third formula is that area of the major sector equal to pi r square minus area of the minor sector. What is the next one? Now we have studied at the last one. That is the length of the arc of the circle, L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So the first point I want to tell once again that you must learn all the formulas thoroughly. All the four formulas today's you must learn thoroughly. Then only you can do very fast the examples. So today you will see 2-3 examples. Now tomorrow we can do more sums based on this one. Again formulas. Area of the sector means area of the circle will come in the formula. Length of the circle means the circumference will come in the formula. So formulas are area of the sector or minor sector, we can say theta by 360 into pi r square. What is the length of the arc of the circle? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Now, area of the major sector. What is the change in the numerator? 360 minus theta by 360 into pi r square. Now, one more formula is there for area of the major sector. That is the pi r square minus area of the minor sector. Now, let us see the first example. Okay. Find the area of the sector of the circle, radius 28 centimeters, central angle equal to 45 degree. Very direct question only. Area of the sector is asked. What is we have to calculate? Area of the sector. What is given in the question? R is given and theta is given, right? What is the R value? R value equal to 28. What is the value for theta? Theta equal to 45. Now direct formula it is, what is the area of the sector of the circle? It is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. I repeat, the formula we have written. Formula we have written theta by 360 into pi r square. Now we are substituting the values. What is the theta there? 45. So 45 by 360 into 22 by 7. Radius value, it is a 28 and a 2 times because it is r square only. So it is an easy sum only. It's a direct sum. You can do directly. Find the area of the sector or the circle, radius 28 and central angle is 45. So we have taken radius equal to 28 and theta equal to 45. What is the next step we have done? We have written the formula and substituted theta equal to 45 and divided by 360 pi value. We have substituted 28 is the radius. So we have substituted and solved. You will get the answer 308 centimeters square. Since it is area, and here you are multiplying with a 28 centimeter into 28 centimeter, so naturally your answer is 308 centimeters square only. So here we have calculated area of the sector of the circle which is having a radius 28 and central angle equal to 45 degree. One more question. Okay. Find the difference of the areas of the sector where angle equal to 120 degree in its corresponding major sector of a circle of radius 21 centimeter. So here difference of the areas of the sector of the angle 120 degree and radius of the circle is given, that is 21 centimeter. Radius will not change. So what is the R value here? 21. What is the theta value here? 120 degree. So you got first the difference of the areas of the sector only. So minor as well as major sector we have to find out. Minor sector, there is no doubt, we can do easily without thinking too much. We will do fast. So it is 120 degree only. So 120 degree means it is less than 180. So it is a minor sector only. So minor sector we are calculating first. So what we are written formula, area of the minor sector, the same formula only we are written, theta by 360 into pi r square. Substituting, already there is no need of mentioning why pi value we have taken 22 by 7. It is not mentioned in the question, isn't it? So we have taken as 22 by 7 only. So 120 divided by 360 into pi value 22 by 7 into r square means 21 into 21. So after the simplification, you will get 462 centimeters square. Similarly, we have to calculate area of the major sector. So 120 is the value. So what is the remaining value? 240. See, here we have got a 120. So the remaining value, that is 360 minus 120. What is the value there? It is equal to 240. So the formula we have written first. What is the formula? 360 minus theta divided by 360 into pi r square. So 360 minus theta means 360 minus 120. We calculated 240. If you are able to simplify directly, you can try to 240 there. So 240 divided by 360 into 22 by 7 into 21 into 21. What is the answer we are having here? 924. Now the question is not complete. What is asked, the difference between the areas, two sector areas. So major as well as minor. So 924 minus 462, that is equal to 462 only. So here the question once again, find the difference of the areas of the sector of the angle 120 degree and the corresponding major sector is having radius 21 centimeter. So the difference in the areas of the sector is asked. So we have calculated minor sector and the major sector, and we have calculated the difference. What is the area for minor sector? It is equal to 462. What is the area of the major sector? It is equal to 924. Now difference we have taken, 924 minus 462, it is equal to 462. You may be remembering that we have learned two formulas for areas of the major sector, right? So areas of the major sector, I'm using the different formula. There is no need of doing, but in some questions what will happen, we have to depend on this formula also. So we are writing that one, area of the major sector, that is OAQB, means pi r square minus area of the minor sector. Don't worry about this letter and all. If you are not able to write, don't write. Area of the major sector is equal to pi r square minus area of the minor sector. Area of the major sector, what is the formula? We are having pi r square. Pi r square means a pi into r square, that is 22 by 7 into 21 into 21. Now this side we already calculated first itself. Still we are substituting here, 120 divided by 360 into 22 by 7 into 21 into 21. If you check this also, you will get the same answer only. 1386 minus 462, that is 924. So check here all of you. You are having 924 and 924, where area of the major sector we have calculated. Which is easy for you, that you can choose. I'm not compelling that you should go for the first formula, you should go for the second formula. So area of the major sector can be calculated in two different ways. The first one is normal formula, that is 360 minus theta whole divided by 360 into pi r square. But the second part what we have done, the area of the major sector, it can be calculated from the complete area, circles area minus area of the minor sector. So because we are calculating, that is also area of the minor sector we are already calculating here, right? So that also we are using here. So that is why anybody wants to do that is a complete area of the circle, they can go forth like that also. So these two questions, whatever we have discussed, it's a direct question only. So I think you have learned the formula itself now only. So here we have used which formulas? Area of the minor sector, that is theta by 360 into pi r square. Area of the major sector, 360 minus theta by 360 into pi r square. Here I have shown only area of the major sector in a two different way. I have not shown the difference here. So difference is asked in the question, that is 924 minus 462. I have shown the two method for calculating area of the major sector only. Anybody wants, whichever is easy for you, that you can use. So the difference is equal to 462. That is the final answer. One more question. Find the area of the sector of a circle with radius 4 centimeter and angle equal to 30 degree. Find the area of the corresponding major sector pi equal to 3.14. Find the area of the circle. I have calculated both also. Area of the sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Normal formula. What is theta? The 30. And we have substituted and solved that. It is 4.19. Now tell me what is the area of the major sector. It is 30 degree. We have to subtract 360 minus 30. That is 330 by 360. Again, pi value is given in the question. So 3.14 into 4 into 4. So simplification you can do easily. So 46.05 centimeter square. Okay. Now with this today's class, I'll wind up because four formulas you have learned, make it thoroughly. Based on this, more sums we can do in the next class. Now I'll wind up the session and we can go for the doubt clearing or anything is there. You can ask me now. So let me stop the recording and all.